So we're back at it this morning. I got started before I forgot to bring y'all along. So this morning we're cutting the toolbox down. And the reason is I need vehicles to be able to go over here with their bumper because I'm losing too much trailer space with this obstructing the overhang that could happen. The truck we're picking up is really long, so I need every bit of trailer I can get, or a piece of length of trailer. So right now I'm drilling out the rivets, and then we're going to cut our spot welds. And I'm thinking this is how low I want this hinge to sit, which should put the top of the box a little bit higher. And that's about as low as I'm willing to go with it. After that, we're probably going to throw a weld onto here, see if we can't do some maintenance to that. And I cleaned out my parts washer, and we're going to pack some bearings, which I won't show y'all that, at least not a detailed. I don't know, we'll see. It might make that a whole separate video. But anyways, that's the goal. Let's finish drilling out some rivets and get started. So that's the piece we cut off. You can see that's about a solid, I don't know, foot or something. And this is what we have left over. Kind of looks short and stubby. But that was the idea because, like I said, we need to be able to drive over it with truck bumpers and stuff. The stuff that's usually long usually sits up high too. So we got the lid mocked up. I do need to ground it down. I'll probably do a little mock fit though. Instead of cutting these off like I started to, I just decided to ground it flush because that would create the backing for this to stand up 90 degrees. So we left that alone. So yeah, let me mock it up. Well, that's what she kind of looks like. I do like it a lot. I mean, it fits a lot better that way. It just makes sense. I do got some fitment because I thought I measured enough for these not to hit, but not the case. So it's kind of standing up, which is kind of fine. I don't know. I got to do some playing around and see. But anyways, let me get the fitting and see what we're going to come up with next. So here we are, pretty close to finished product. Got my battery on charge here, but you see that's a good height. We're a little bit above a rail, which is fine. We did that for some of the winch support. I bugger weld some welds are better than other. I had a big gap here and I didn't like burning through the paint. I couldn't really get the paint cleaned off. And then this gap was way too big, but it's nice support for the lid. It's nice and sturdy. It's actually way sturdier than before. It's never been that anchored. I think a lot of that is because of how the this one is anchored against this nice winch tunnel here. But that's where we're going to leave it. I'm going to let it cool off and probably clean it a little bit and throw some paint on it. Rattle can it real quick and leave it alone. So let me close out this video. I'm beat, but this is the end of it. So you can see, I think we knocked off 8.5 inches. Pretty much, some of my measurements wasn't the best, which I don't know how I really would have figured that out without spending too much time. It really wasn't that critical. Did some welding. Some welds better than others, and just hit it with a rattle can. I tried learning how to weld vertical, not the best. I think I was trying to weld down where I should have went and welded up. Let's see anything else. Wound up welding a crack over here, and then I got too hot, and then this is where I stopped drilling and it fell through, so I had to fill it. But other than that, super happy. I think it looks real slick now. Wind up putting our lock on over here now, so it still can be secured. And but yeah, we're gonna close out the video and keep making progress. Oh, I put a spare tire on. Got a legit spare tire there now. Preparing for this like 1,000 some change journey.